Hey everyone, my name is Bogdan and welcome to Acura Addicted channel, helping you to navigate in the world of automotive repairs, maintenance and reviews. In this episode, I'm going to be installing new LED door sill plates on my 2008 Acura MDX. I previously had a set of blue LED Acura sill plates installed. Those looked OEM and even used OEM latches to be attached. All of them but the driver one got rusted and stopped working after about 4 years. This time I got supposedly better weather sealed sill plates with MDX model displayed on them and a switch that turns them into either a solid light of choice or a glowing light of choice with variable brightness. Let's roll! Here's a list of tools you need to complete this job. LED door sill plates and a CR2032 battery for the remote. Plastic trim tool for interior. Electrical tape. Isopropyl alcohol for prepping the surface for the sill plates. Paper towels, a decent work light, possibly some 16 AWG wires for extending the wiring, possibly some additional double-sided tape. As always, links to everything I used are in the description. I'll start by measuring the cable length to make sure it's enough without extension. Looks like it should work based on loose fitting. Now let's remove the existing sill plates. See, the driver one is the only one still working. Removing this sill plate. First, remove the door lower panel. Then the lower part of the weather strip. Now the plate. I'll get the new one on to make sure it fits nicely. It does. Sadly, I'll have to cut the old plate wire because I want to reuse it to hook up the new set. That's some next level electrical work you're experiencing here, folks. Stay tuned. Alright, let's test if it works. Yes. It's a bit dim on camera, but you'll see the actual brightness when I connect everything. I'll clean up the wiring and make sure everything is isolated properly. I can attach the sill plate now. Let's wipe the surface with alcohol and dry to prep it. Attaching the plate. In your case, you can hook up the set directly to the front footwell light. You'll just need additional wires. It's important to have a 2 or 3 amp fuse as well for safety. The new set has a fuse built into the 12-volt plug, so that's fine. But my existing wire also has an additional 2 ampere fuse. Done. There's actually a little dimple on the seam here, which looks like it was put there specifically to fit the wire under the weather strip. Let's fit the wiring, the plug, and cover it with a lower door plastic panel. I'm also detaching the B-pillar lower garnish to fit the wiring. Doing the same for the rear door. Note that I realized later that by putting the main control module for the lights on the left side, I made it impossible for the existing cables to be enough length to use without extension. so later on I moved the control module. Oh, and I'll have to cut the wires for the right side plates in order to fit them under the seats. In fact, because I hate loose wires in the cabin, I wanted to hide the wires completely under the floor panels, but that requires at least loosening the front seat bolts, so I decided to leave it as is now and hide the cables later. Let's now see how bright these are in reality. Awesome! Let me cycle through colors and modes. You can switch colors, adjust the fade or color change if you want to, change the light output. As you can see, the plates indicate marginal values by briefly blinking. I gotta say, of all colors, I like purple the best, although I think the white or blue fits the vehicle more. Now moving the control module to the middle console. Let's detach the rear panel. I'm thinking I can fit it right in the middle above the foot ventilation on the inside. Seems more or less okay. And I'm putting the rear panel back, as well as I tuck the wires under the ventilation and put the B-pillar garnish on. See, when I move the seat back even just a little bit, you can't see the wires unless it's moved all the way to the front. This is my driver's position. Time to reconnect those wires. Again, epic level 80 electrical work here. Well, at least I isolated them. Now removing the old sill plates on the right the same way I did on the left side. And attaching the new sill plates. Let's put everything back together. And move the seat. Now here's a little demonstration with the rest of the interior lights off. And this one is with interior lights on. They're pretty bright, however, you can still clearly see the sill plates light. And that's it. The Sill Plates look great in my opinion. They certainly give the car that additional charm it deserves. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, leave your comments below, and hit that subscribe and bell buttons for more videos on this channel. And as always, drive safe, use your turn signals, and remember, anything is possible with the right tools and motivation. See you next time!
Sometimes